This is the Batman that fans have been wanting, which is what's so cool about it. Chris Nolan has just done an incredible job of creating that dark version of the character and making the true vision of Batman that players have, and that fans have come to expect. This is a return to Batman's roots, and that's really why it's so exciting, just to be able to turn his vision of Batman into a game. In the film, Batman always is using fear as a weapon against his enemies. He scares them, and when he scares them, he weakens them, and that's when he goes in for the takedown. If you could somehow find a way to integrate fear as a weapon into a video game, it would be an incredibly cool gameplay mechanic. There's a reason that no one's ever tried this before, and it's because it's incredibly complex, and the animation and art demands are huge.
Holy crap! What the hell was that?
If you scare someone, it's all about the reaction shot. It's all about seeing them get scared. So the animation team did just an incredible job of building out some great facial animation and real character reaction shots when guys get scared.
My name's Rob Letts, and I'm the executive producer on Batman Begins at Electronic Arts. It's my job on the project to really coordinate all of the different teams to make sure everybody's coming together. Each day is completely different. One day I could be sitting in with the lead producer and the team and working on some animations, and then the next day I could be working with our partners at Warner Brothers to make sure that we're getting all of the elements from the filmmakers, movie clips, voiceovers from the major principal talent from the movie, and any kind of special effects sequences that we see, and we can kind of tie in with the game.
One of the things that he does in the film is he uses this gadget called the high-frequency transponder, which is basically a sonic device which he then attaches to an enemy, which calls the bats onto that enemy. So in the game, you're able to do this as well. When the enemy gets the bats stuck on him, he completely freaks out. His level of fear goes through the roof, and then he's basically extremely weakened at that point. When we look at gadgets for a video game, we really try and come up with gadgets that can be used system-wide and not just gadgets that are going to be one-off. We look for stuff that we can really build out throughout the whole game.
I've put a data tap on the system.
Like a machine hack tool that Batman can use to hack into machinery and then use that machinery for his advantage.
The security cameras could come in handy.
For all their CG shots in the film, they've been actually making LiDAR scans of things like the Batmobile, some of their sets. Once we get those scans in from the filmmakers, then we can actually use those to more closely match the sets that were built for the film. Ultimately, it's just going to make it more rewarding for the players, and when they see certain scenes in the movie, they'll be say, oh, okay, or they see a certain scene in the game, they'll make the connection, which is really cool.
I'm a kind of massive Batman fan, a complete Batman geek, and have been for many years. And I'm also like a really, really big fan of racing games. So for me personally, the opportunity to kind of race the Batmobile through Gotham City at high speed at 150 miles an hour is just a dream come true.
As the filmmakers were shooting the film, the car really began to take on a life of its own, and we realized pretty early on that we had to make the Batmobile a key component of the game. Once we had the Batmobile working and the special effects working and the sound and the music and car parts were flying here and there and cars were getting sideswiped off the road and flipping up, that's the experience that people want with the Batmobile.
Like a cross between a tank and a Lamborghini, and it's just unbelievable.